Hey, what's up guys? Mikas here for the Electronic Music Jam Sessions. This is episode 58 and today we're going to make the music I love, which is really most of the time, to be honest. I'm going to make some progressive 128 BPM, so it's a bit faster than what is cool right now. This is what I grew up working on like 10 years ago. I was really into my prog phase, prog trance, prog house and stuff. I've been producing music for 20 years and most of the track that I've done in my life I started in 128. I don't know why it's getting slower now. Maybe people want to chill. For me, 128 is something is just enough groove, like, you know, to have energy, and it's not too slow like the deeper house. It's like a bit mellow. It's not too fast like trance. So 128 BPM, 96 kilohertz. I'm going to use only Logic plugin, so we can like obviously download the template and replicate the sound just like this. The concept of the show is super simple. I make this track with you guys, share the how-to with the producer POV. You can see the screen, you can see what's happening. Sometimes I talk more, sometimes I talk less. Sorry guys, just the creative process. You know, I'm gonna just talk because I'm gonna lose my flow. So when I'm in the flow, I produce more, but then you can also get the template. So you see what I am doing, you get the template. So for $5 most of the time. So this is it. So now let's make some beats. I do not cut the show. I record it one shot always, and you know, I make a track with you guys. This is the goal of this. So I get a kick now. I'm gonna give myself a bit of juice. I'm gonna use straight up musical typing because I don't have keyboards, because you know, used to have big studio with tons of speakers and stuff. Now I have really nothing. A good sound card, of course, a decent microphone to record, but the music is a lot better when it's about music, not gear. So this is all I will say for now. I'm gonna go through the bass lines here. I'm gonna stop right here. Just totally randomly picking up a bass line. I'm gonna adjust the level a little bit. Oh, I have a good kick in my ears right here. It's quite loud, which is good because I'm deaf, you know, producing music for so long. Ooh, that's a little bit chunky, a bit higher. Oh, I cannot say that I like it. A bit too high. Okay, well, Nouveau 80. I cannot say I don't like this. Sharp, tight. Too high. Oh, I'm good. Something simple. Let's try make a simple bass pattern. Simple is always better. So I will bring it to the start. What is nice is that we can always change everything. I don't understand how people these days make the same as everybody else when you can literally make anything you want, change anything. Dude, like the possibilities are so endless. It's ridiculous just to think about it for me. But they all want to sound like, you know, Kygo or whatever that is cool right now. Used to be Avicii, but sadly Avicii died, supposedly. Still don't believe that. Ooh. I think we choose the right patch. It's got like a I like it like this. C, D, E. I don't know why I start so many tracks in E now. I didn't go too much into organs. I mean, not organs, but organs, you know. in Alchemy, and last time I went in there, I had some very interesting results. Like this, very interesting. This is quite watery. Drop that. Start from the start. Just so I'll keep on. Nothing definitive, but you know, building the elements one by one. Not sure about that watery thing though. Okay. The noise is there. Here. So if you haven't used Alchemy Guy, you have to try this synth. Just download this template just to play with this synth because it's such a deep synth. I'm gonna keep it like that for now because I want to build the track more than just play with it for now. So alright guys, so we had a little bit of a technical problem with the sound recording. For some reasons, something happened, the sound stopped recording, so I was at 7 minutes. Actually made a whole 40-minute episode, created all those new elements and stuff, and well, it doesn't exist anymore, so now I will continue on to this project that we started earlier, and I will explain a little bit what I've done. I have many different layers of synths and pads, and I will do a bit of a mix down and start working on the track a little bit for you guys so you get some amazing content. So we're gonna do a little bit of a rundown of the elements first. So we have that bass line we created at first that you heard. Then just a layer of a bit of like a brassy kind of thing. And I think I'm gonna put the kick in so it's not gonna be so boring. Then a little bit, give myself some juice here. The first layer is this one. Oh wait, I think the chameleon pad is the first one. Then it's followed by this one. Then I have another one, it's Colossus. So you can hear the sequence. So that's it for that. And then I added some plucks that obviously follow the bass line. Then another pluck layer that's really plucky to just give a little bit more push to the bottom. Then I have this one which is like a padish kind of leady. It's not quite a lead, but it's, you know, because we're going into intricate prog territory, it doesn't have to be such a lead, just to continue the kind of the hypnotic part. So, and then the answer. Then I'm gonna put it all in. I added a few percussions too, you're gonna hear them. So I'm gonna go with the percussion where I did some more tribal-y kind of these toms and have those a bit like lo-fi with a bit crusher on it and the blocks. Put a delay on it to make them offbeat. The top shaker with the delay, bottom shaker here, and that's about it. The rest you've heard it. There's definitely a nice bounce to this track. I'm gonna put the secondary ruler here. Look at where we had. I'm gonna make it into a 2-minute track. Usually what I do is I make this and then I start building the arrangement and then I replicate. Let's say I'm at 2 minutes, I want to make a 6-minute track. I would take that 3 times, but first I would start by creating an intro, which I will not need this. And I could definitely pile up a bit more on top of this. So let's just begin. At the beginning, I'm gonna check out the drums a little bit. It's pretty tight. I'm gonna check the multipressor to make sure it's not working too hard or not enough. So it's compressing well here. I like that, and without this too. Well, I'm tempted to think that I could add something else. Way too much reverb, of course. Which is already an alchemy there, so I think I'm gonna I have a feeling for something that I usually do. I'm not too sure. No, not yet. Maybe I'll put another. Okay. I want some Arps, which I think. That with a bit of a weird pattern. That should do. If we go in there, up and have a look, quantize it. good with just 4 bars of that here. Then of course we're gonna tweak it. It's not exactly what I'm looking for, but the idea is there. A little bit too much decay, I would say. Is there a decay there? No. Maybe a bit high. I like that. It's a bit creepy. Definitely the best. Because we're a bit, you know, we like that little deranging atmosphere. We're gonna keep on going. Hello? Okay, we're gonna keep on going with that. So I'm gonna take a second version of Alchemy. I will create like the same time signature in the same key, like as a response. And I'm going to go here into vocals, which would be really vocals. And by really vocals, I mean, you know, something that sounds like a vocal. Ooh. Not bad. Yeah, I think it's nice to do an episode for 40 minutes, but you know, when you push further and you go into longer sessions, you get something else. You know, you should check episode 52 and 53. I've done much longer sessions, and the result, yeah, it's definitely deeper. You know, I can do something great in 30-45 minutes, but in 2 hours, it's kind of another level. Good, but not extraordinary. Sweet. I like the notch here. This one too. I think I would go for the notch. It just pushed through well in the mix. And I would add another bus with a delay designer here. Give it some sand, and then have a look at what we can do. Okay. I'm gonna go a bit slower than this too. In the mix. Ooh. Create almost like a phrase. A bit much here, so move the sand. Still gonna be there, not so much in your face. Same thing with the reverb here. Cut this here. I think I change the key here. So I was thinking about doing a bit of a mix. I think it's pretty clean, but let's do a bit of a rundown of the mix, you know. And the percussions. Not terrible, not extraordinary. This is interesting how that they do the machine drum and they put some plugins in there. Oh, good job for the punch, eh? It's nice. Compressor is doing a great job at flattening everything. Nothing is really sticking out. So we're gonna do mix from there. I'm gonna drop the shakers are a little too present. Just in the back, smoothly, just a little bit, because when the mastering is gonna be done again, they will pop and take too much place because they're present all the way, so they have to be really in the back. The second snare I like. Okay, the bass. I'm gonna start with the bass, of course. bit low and heavy, I would say. It's nice. However, to me, it definitely needs some compression. It's a bit loose, you know. It's a great bass. It's there, right place. However, it's not tight. It's a bit loose, like I said. Not too much compression. I'm gonna check the alchemy too in there. I think we have some. Okay, there's no cutoff. Because we changed the mix a lot, we want to look at still definitely our best bet. There's a lot of drums, like I said, so it's a little bit crowded and it's hard really right now to get the bass to punch through the mix with all those percussions, obviously. But 10, minus 10, the kick is at around minus 10 too, so I think I would sidechain it because it doesn't sound like it's punching through enough, or the kick it's a bit too complex in there. So I'm gonna start by creating a send bus for this kick that we want to take the signal from. So we pump up the bass with the kick. This channel here doesn't go anywhere. We'll just take it as a send for the bass compression, which is here. I'm going here. I do bus. I'm taking the kick. Et voila. Give a proper ratio to get a bit of a already better. I would say without. Quite flat. The bass doesn't punch through it. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna keep on working through the mix. That's nice. Again, definitely have to clean our lows. That's good. I would say imaging, and then I would try to spread it a little bit if I can. Get more to the right than anything. Because the bass takes a lot of room. Lots of element in there, so we're going to continue. I would like that to be sent to our verb. Let's check the frequency we got here. Big part is around 400, and narrow the bands. I would like to I'm gonna do an exact frequency here. Okay. I like this bit of a resonant timbre in there. Nice. Again, I'm gonna go in there, clean the low end, because you can see there is some low end, and we need this low end because we want our kick bass to punch through. You know, they shouldn't be any other. I mean, there's some drums, we can work on them a little bit too. Then the bottles too is going to have a fair amount of low here. I'm not sure, I don't think I want that 200 here because I cannot really hear it. This is nice. Then I just want to send it again to our reverb to give it like that dimension, you know, super deep prog, you know. Then more plucks, fat plucks that is, which we will again have to cut most. So I'm gonna give it that 200. I want some because I want the energy of it. I think to give it more, I don't know what happened there, but to give it a bit more love, I would like to add a little compressor and some distortion with the compressor. You see, I'll probably, yeah. Just try to give it a bit of character. Not this loud, obviously. Then I'm going to check my frequency, and I really want to capture that pluck and nothing else. Because that would, make people dance without. There, it's cool, but you need something to drive the track forward. So. Then we're going into our leads. Again, some cleaning is due. There's a bit of something coming out there. Sweet. I'm gonna try to find where this shines. It's shining everywhere, but I think I want to pick the top of it and make it shine. Really want the rest, as you see. Maybe a little bit to give it some more presence. Not much more than this. Then we're going into the answer. Again, a lot of frequency we don't want. Now we're getting into our effects. Ooh, alright, this is nice. This is really gonna make the track stand out, of course. The answer. So, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I mean, the quality on YouTube is decent. The low end is quite clear. It's really punching. And we have a really nice full sound here. It's clean. There's enough room for mastering here. We still have some room. We're gonna have a bit of a look at the mix. Am I metering? Multimeter. So I have a lot of room everywhere. The mix is even. There's no spikes. Clean. So alright guys, so that is it for episode 58 of the Electronic Music Jam Session. If you like the concept, as you know, you can go on our site, wemakdancemusic.com, to pick up the templates for Logic Pro. There would be other product that will come out of the series soon, like a royalty-free track that you can use in your video for free of this. That's gonna be on sale probably like for $1 or $2 on our site, wemakdancemusic.com. And other assets like sample packs and like stuff that are linked to the episodes. And if you're still watching, you just earn yourself half price your next order with us, wemakdancemusic.com, which is a community marketplace that's worth checking out. Self-promotion here. You just use my name, Mikas, M-I-K-S. You can also put it in Spotify, Apple Music, anything you like. I produce music for 20 years now, released for about 14. A lot of stuff out. Maybe you find something you like. And as always, the most important thing, may the sounds be with you guys.